Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince with more Hearts of Iron 4 player as the allies. Oops, not allies. I'm not actually quite part of allies because I was denied entry. Anyway, with me we have Nemes.
Yep.
Bob.
Just read through the names.
Just read
Just read through the list.
Yeah.
Benjamin Magnus,
Too many of us.
Robin, and myself, of course. Once again.
Roach doesn't
introducing
exist. He's not a
myself
person.
True story.
Fuck him.
It's alright, I don't deserve to be... I don't deserve to live.
I mean, you
Oh.
are technically a rogue.
You're not wrong.
Okay, alright.
Shouldn't that mean he's the only one left standing in the end?
Nobody's researched nukes yet.
I thought some people were.
They
Maybe
were
Canada
researching.
should do that.
It's the only... Well, how are you gonna drop them? You don't have enough warm bodies to man a bomber.
No,
No.
I disbanded a division.
You play a lot of Hegemony recently, huh?
Yeah, I have been actually.
I still don't know how you... Did you not think of, like, buying a truce with some of your enemies in that Rome game?
I didn't know how diplomacy worked. I had played the game for about 30-40 minutes before starting recording that. I had no idea how diplomacy worked.
Well, no, I mean, you can do it any time. You just pay, like, 20 or 40...
Yeah, I didn't know that was
Rome
a
ducats.
thing because I hadn't played the game for any more than half an hour.
Like, I was yelling at my screen. Just pay him off, man. Makes it so much easier.
Just why? So, how many troops does Mexico have in the field now?
13 divisions, and I got 5 more on the way.
13. Didn't
That's
you have
a-
40 something before?
He lost 20. He lost 25 in that pocket around Wroclaw.
Maybe you should give some land to Canada.
Canada.
I hear Spain has some prime breeding stock.
I already have issues holding up my own.
How many Canadian shekels do you want for them?
What do you mean? You said you had more factories than men was your issue.
Yeah, now it's the opposite.
Yeah, they're broken through it, Breslau.
Right now, I'm trying to build some MPs to actually police my area so I could leave my military and actually go use them.
MPs are for wusses.
Yeah, not whenever you have this much hatred. I mean, most of these people are Nazis. So I mean, you know.
They don't count.
Yeah.
They're not real people.
Yeah.
Apparently, these Canadian divisions don't have any experience because there's not enough men to actually get them on the front line for any more than a hot second. I like how there's just like random British Raj troops walking up into Yugoslavia and Russia now.
It's us and
I
the
can do
Americans.
nothing about
Just...
it.
just racing.
Well, we're just going for leisurely strolls. That's kind of what's happening here.
I mean, this is vacation for most of those Indian divisions. They've been fighting in China against the Japanese for years.
Yeah. The poles are still heading towards one of the poles.
Ha 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 ha.
Fucking hell, Ben.
Oh, jeez. Those troops have been in constant combat for most of this game. They've seen things, man.
Now, they're a couple of months off the line.
You gotta stem that end round through the Breslau.
Don't worry, the Canadians got this shit.
We've been trying. AI keeps AIing.
You need to try more. I've already fought Prussian Prince enough. I don't want to fight him again.
Wait, why aren't your troops doing anything?
Because they're placing the area until I can build MPs, which is much harder.
If you don't get them,
because the amount of
to the
factories I'm
front,
losing.
it's not gonna matter. So what you're saying is that Belgian troops are sitting there while other people do the fighting for them.
Nazi rebels keep breaking his shit, though.
Yeah, they keep breaking shit. I can't convince And the worst part is that the Belgian AI never researched MP brigades. So I've got cavalry divisions which have the highest base suppression out of any of the other actual basic units, and hopefully I'll be able to add in some actual MPs at some point.
The Japs have got like 3 divisions up here in Siberia now.
France, where did you give me troops? I don't even know. Oh, really? There?
What
That's
are you
not
doing?
freaking helpful.
Any
But it's
troops,
not helpful
any
at
troops
all.
is good troops, right?
Well, not if I don't know where they're at.
Well, it's not their fault.
Jesus. What did you do to some of like the... someone's breaking all my factories. That's what's going on. The Japanese are breaking my factories. What bastards.
Well, welcome to my last like 2 episodes.
Oh, they've been breaking them since like... I'm down to 200 factories.
Oh, that must be horrible.
No, do you know what's horrible? Being a 0 manpower since 1939 and still fighting a war.
I know how that felt too, because I was playing as Turkey with 0 manpower.
Shh.
I know how you feel, Mitch. You're not alone.
The Turkish front has actually hit resistance now.
Your resistance.
Resistance is a relative term.
Oh, no, we found the Yugoslavian army.
4 divisions.
Did someone just roll a dice?
I dropped my chapstick.
Oh.
It's a heavy chapstick. It's like industrial grade shit there.
It's a D20 weight.
Well, I found one of the most entertaining things that I found to do as a DM is just while you guys are having a conversation going like this.
It's even better if you're at like the table with them, because if you get the GM screen up, you like roll a dice and you like look down there, like kind of like Then you look back up at one of them, and then you look at one of them in the eyes, and shake your head a little bit. Then you look back down again, and go freaks him out. It's great.
Yeah, because as soon as I hear like the dice go, I go perception check, and then fail it, and then shoot myself.
I
a bit
tried
more.
doing this like I don't think it has the same effect when you guys like are in other countries, but you can also do the thing where you have them demonstrate how to open a door. So like they go, okay, well I open this door, and you go like, what hand do you grab the door
How?
with? Yeah, then they think.
Let me do that.
Yeah, then they think for a second, just like, wait a second. What?
You've made me do that on camera.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
made me stand up and do it.
I've done that with you guys, like very specifically on my first day DMing when Midge was interacting with the statue. I had him very specifically tell me what he was physically and verbally doing, because the specifics were important.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's a little better though whenever there's nothing like that actually does anything.
Yeah, Roach made me open a completely fine door, but I had to demonstrate it.
Yeah, no, because it
The whole
freaks you out.
ducking behind it.
Because then you're like looking at your character sheet, like going like, is he right or left-handed? What's going on? Can I use my left hand if I lose my right hand? And you say, oh, I'm left-handed. I use my left hand. He goes, how exactly do you do that? Where's your body whenever you open the door? The best part is if you have them demonstrate on a door, because then they do some really weird shit where they're like off to the side of the door frame, and they like fling the door open really quick from like the side.
Nothing happens.
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing happens. Oh, I love being a DM.
I've been really enjoying it myself.
I'm pretty sure if I wasn't a DM, I'd probably have like, I don't know, like ripped wings off of flies or something by this point. Like,
Are you saying that if you weren't a DM, you'd be a sociopathic murderer?
Well, I'm a
would-
DM. That's what we are. What do you want from me?
Sounds legit.
Yeah, I mean, like, last week, I had a fucking blast. Last week. I thoroughly enjoyed that match.
Which front is gonna get to Belgrade first?
There's only one that's moving right now. So
The one standing still or the one with no opposition? I wonder.
I wonder. I reckon it's gonna be the one that just reached Stalingrad.
who's gonna get to Belgrade first? The one 10 miles from Belgrade, the one 30 miles from Belgrade with 100 troops, or the one that did an end around through Stalingrad?
The guys who marched from India to Stalingrad, then there.
Be the most anticlimactic, like conquest.
No, they were already on the Iranian front. Those ones.
they walk into Belgrade with nothing and just like, well, we just walked
But they
thousands of
did-
miles.
They did do the they did help in the downfall of China though.
China. I have almost 11 experience now.
Ho, ho, ho.
Close that gap between Kari and
It's a,
Noob.
it's a far cry from the maxed out Polacks I had before.
Oh, my Red Eagles division's here finally.
No, I missed them. Or they were good people.
Who? The Polacks.
The experienced Polish troops.
Oh well, no, they're still fighting.
I mean the 58 divisions that surrendered without fighting. Before they were fighting the Yugoslavs, they had a lot of fun killing Russians.
They gave as much resistance after they took Warsaw as like Private Pile. Oh, shucks. They took Warsaw.
See how many medium tanks do I have? A 1.
I won.
It's adorable though. It's
Okay.
yours. No one can say it isn't.
I built 1 ram. And I'm back to being out of manpower.
Yeah, if we could repair these factories quicker, we'd have a shitload more troops, Belgians. And I'm almost at 2 million manpower, just sitting around, doing nothing.
How's it feel to have more manpower than India?
I cannot micromanage this fast. It's driving me nuts.
There isn't a slower speed.
I know, but
We can't
it's
help
like my
you.
second game ever, and I'm micromanaging like
This is
across the entirety of Europe.
This is ridiculous. We have some allies that have men with no guns, some allies that have guns but no men, and there's no way to put the two together.
Well, and actually, in October, I should get more manpower if Nemes decides to release me.
Once we
October-
get that constitution thing signed.
You mean in 14 episodes?
True
Bloody
story.
hope not.
I don't know.
Story.
Belgrade's pretty open right now. And there's a shitload of American tanks that can poised to take it.
It's a load of Indian divisions also poised behind them.
Well, maybe he'll pull some Polish and he'll just I mean, he's 29% towards capitulation and 75% national unity. So maybe it'll be Warsaw 2.0.
Why is that your marching area if you're going on a spearhead to Belgrade? Why are you heading to Bucharest? It's the wrong direction. Come on.
It's a good place, Bucharest.
When rushing
You
B
got-
becomes too difficult.
There's too many bees. There's too many bees.
Well, people do mix up Ben and Bob a lot.
For whatever reason, I just
3 single syllable.
Consider we have distinctly different voices and personalities.
You're both blonde-haired, paradox playing strategy gamers.
yeah, but I've got like half a foot and like
It doesn't
70
come across
pounds
on
on 'em.
camera. I remember.
Well, I don't
remember?
know what you're talking about. From the shoulders up, I clearly look to be about 6 feet tall.
Well, yeah, remember Ben's got those fucked up proportions that make him look tall, but he's
Ben
Yeah,
is
but-
like,
just FYI, allies on the main front, they're at a full breakthrough in the central.
I don't know. Canadians are winning their battle right now. Not one.
There's no one in between them and Berlin.
It's kind of funny that all the VPs you have that aren't that you don't control don't count, or that you control but aren't, you know, cores. They don't count for shit.
Does that mean we're gonna have to run to Moscow?
No, they don't. They don't count. So all you have to do is take his cores in Yugoslavia in like whatever we capitulated out before.
All right.
Yeah, no, but didn't he capitulate Russia before this war?
Those don't count towards VP though.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah,
his
okay.
main ones. I don't want to sound
Well, the main one's
racist right now.
Yugoslavia.
Okay, I don't want to sound racist.
But you're
But I'm gonna
give it the
probably
old
sound
college
racist
try.
right now. There's a. I just went to like put a general in leading my MP army. I have 3 generals available. One of them is the stereotypical kind of like European, generic, like old guy portrait. But then 2 of these guys look like they're from the Congo military kind of thing. Like they have the, you know, the very broad brimmed hats, and they're like just. I did, like if I was like playing Ethiopia.
Do you mean they're Congolese, or do you mean they're just colonial troops?
I don't know if they're colonial troops. That's what I'm saying. Because like, does that like factored into the randomized general portraits? Because I think that would be cool if it is. But it was just weird. Like I'm used to having like a shitload of like old white guys as just generals, but these guys just popped up.
I still don't think it beats my best general. My best general is an old white guy, but in safari uniform. It's like the guy with the big gun in Jumanji is leading my army.
Oh, cool! I like that. He's got his pith helmet and his his bushy mustache.
Require additional ammunition. Stop making this in the 1890s.
The additional cartridges for my rifle.
Damn.
Because I don't know why, but I didn't pick any of the actual Indian leaders as my leaders. Is because I got a mission, what's it called? Focus that allowed me to have Indian generals, but they all came out and they were all worse than the British generals that I already had. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep these guys.
The 10th Armored Division will be the savior of the Allies.
Somebody's gonna need to be.
Because we're all about to lose.
Well, the Belgian military is on the move.
Oh, yay!
Screw you.
I haven't
doing
heard
our
that
best.
since the opening moments of World War II.
Yeah.
Screw you, man.
No, I meant the Belgian military.
No, that
bit.
hasn't
the
stopped, Ben. That hasn't stopped.
I'm about to say, I thought you were talking about telling me to fuck off.
No, that's constant.
Yeah.
It's the whole Belgian military is on the move. That hasn't happened since 1939.
Technically,
strategic waffle reserves have been mobilized.
I was never on the move as Belgium because I was just getting pushed back.
There you were, running away from your fortress country.
Which, by the way, they didn't build any of those up again. So there's still 2 lines of level 5 forts, and then and then nothing. And like the vestiges of what would have been a mighty defensive line. Let's hope we don't have like a Schlieffen Part 2, but with the Yugoslavians. Because that would mean things are going bad.
Schlieffen 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I finally have men slowly appearing in Europe, all the way from Korea.
Well, they
Slowly appearing. I get the image of them like teleporting in, like Star Trek. They just coalesce from air.
I've got it the other way around. I see it more like a zombie apocalypse situation. There's just these troops in ragged uniforms dragging their guns, just walking out of the fog in the like former Soviet Union, just like, we're here, guys. It's just we had to walk all the way from back there, but we made it, and then collapse.
I really wish you could get like bicycles for your divisions. Just I could imagine just like one division of the Indian. I know, but just an entire division of the Indian army just on bicycle rides all the way from Korea.
Bicycle troops
was
a thing.
Bicycles.
Back.
I know, but I
back
wish
when
you
we
could
had a
implement
finished
this
game.
and this.
You hear that, Paradox?
No, they probably don't.
They don't hear it. They don't listen to us.
They can't hear it over all the money that they're suffocating under.
Ooh.
What? Is that the worst thing I've said? Come on.
No, to be fair, no, it's not.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not Bob.
Oh, jeez.
Just break.
I feel like I'm at the point where I need to like cannibalize a division to get my other divisions
Fix other divisions.
I've already done it once. I deleted one division to disseminate the troops out to another one.
Nemes, I need you to push.
Push where?
Specifically
Which part
my
of
direction.
Europe?
Specifically
Everywhere.
in my direction.
Just
Can-
wait
Can you
for
give
the
me
next
Can you give
contraction.
me a general geography?
Well, I'm gonna get cut off if you don't
Where?
help me out here.
I need you
Okay,
to give
where-
me a geographic
You see,
location.
you see where the United States Army is?
No.
in the
where
south?
are you?
Where I've been for like
Belgrade.
past 4 or 5 episodes?
Istria.
No, not Belgrade. Not Belgrade.
Istria.
Over in
Istria, yeah.
Trieste, Italy, Alpine
Italy,
region.
thank you.
Dalmatia.
That's helpful. Italy's helpful.
Direct my eyes. Where am I
Yes.
looking?
Like,
But
yeah,
come-
you're in Turkey, you're in Italy, you're in. No, that's France.
I mean,
my
it would be
bad.
useful just to push everywhere.
In all of the places. I know Poland's starting to turn a very distinctly Polish color again. It's not quite It's not quite Polish red, but it's red.
Yeah, unfortunately, Germany's starting to turn another color, as its current color slowly recedes. Well,
If you got battle plans, just like push.
The Canadians are doing their part.
I've been micromanaging too much to use battle plans, unfortunately.
Would you like to know more?
I can't believe I was looking in the comments. Some people didn't know what Starship Troopers was. Like,
Well, those people can
Oh
go to
man,
hell.
you need to not be surprised by what comes out of the comment section.
well, I didn't expect that. Like, I mean, it's a classic. Like, how
like
how does
all the death threats and things like that.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's all right. I had my first go fuck yourself, like, and the second one of that. I don't remember what episode, but it was during the peace deal or the one.
I think it was the
afterwards.
one with the peace deal.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, like, me and Ben are friends. Like, I mean, you know.
We don't hate each other.
Yeah, it seems like it, but we don't.
Oh dear.
Like,
Not
like me
anymore.
and Ben and Midge and Bob and Roach.
And more Ben.
It's like we all talk to each other on a regular basis and know each other. And I mean that's just like where my circle ends. And I'm sure some of the other guys talk to each other. Like I know Nemes is I know you talk to like Bob and Midge more than me, right?
Yes.
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 Is there a reason for that?
like,
We hate Ben.
We all know. Yeah, exactly. You seen that guy?
The
Have you
way
seen
that-
his videos? He's incompetent.
Ben, the way you said that, like me and Ben, made
Yeah.
your voice now sound like its own separate entity to yourself.
That was the one that hears the pops. This is the one that hears the whistles.
The Ben twins.
It's like that episode where Data had 30 like individuals inside of his mind.
Oh, he did so fucking good in that episode. That was.
I like it when they figure out a way to let Brent Spiner like actually act because he
act and do
deserves it. Like he's a good actor. He just
Yeah,
needs.
you're talking about a fistful of datas, right?
No. There was another one where he had like consciousness of like.
The one. Yeah, he's
He was in like a room with like a little fire
some,
pit. Like if that's the scene. I
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
He had like a
What's
little
it- what-
kid in his head.
Yeah,
And it was,
what's the name of that? That is some. He keeps always saying something is rising.
Yeah. What was that, Bob?
Masaka.
Okay.
Masaka.
Masaka is rising.
I knew I could
Masaka's
count on you.
rising. Why were we even trying to figure it out? We should have just
Yeah.
asked Bob.
It's like having a like a Encyclopedia Britannica of Star Trek.
Star Trek. Not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's a bad thing. It's a great thing.
I can hear the judgment dripping out of your sentence. Don't even.
I wish I could devote factories to making people.
Produce people out of factories. Sounds
Droids.
Well, I mean, they've got to put something in here to at least get yourself like a trickle of manpower in some way.
Opening up foreign volunteers would be a decent one. Because, like, that happened.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
That'd be good, because in Germany,
That was
that's
a
what they
thing.
did. They had, like, a foreign volunteers for, like, the SS.
Yeah, there were SS divisions from, various countries.
Yeah, like Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, etc.
There's like a regiment from Denmark.
The
there was
last
some Poland.
active troops in the Reichstag, I think, was actually a French SS division. Or it was it was a French SS or a Belgian SS. But it was one of those.
Well, they
two.
fucking know they're not going home.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, obviously. But I don't remember exactly if it was French or Belgium, but it was one of those two, and they were the last active unit in the Reichstag. And they were fighting, like, in the basement against Russians. It was, like...
The only way for me to get recruitable population is 100% locked out. It's such a punch in the gut.
But yeah, no, if Paradox is still listening, or listening at all,
Yeah, they're gonna
foreign
They're gonna watch
volunteers.
anything that has my name on it.
Foreign volunteers would be a good option to have, like I don't know. Well, actually, just having it like as a general option for recruitment, even like scraping the barrel would be one of them, but like have one other ones we're opening up to foreign sympathizers.
Where the hell can I move?
Or that'd be a management of like occupied territories, or something. However you want to run it.
All right, so Canada's out of troops, which means it's combat ineffective. So what can I do?
Was Canada ever combat effective? Let's be honest here, man.
What was the name of that raid they launched by themselves?
No.
They launched a raid. They launched a raid on German-occupied French coast at a port.
Sorry,
Saint-
it doesn't deal with Star Trek, so our knowledge base is pretty limited on this
Saint
one.
Nazaire or something like that. So, it was something like that. The Canadian commandos launched a like a midnight raid on. I'm pretty sure it was Saint Nazaire, and they were trying to destroy the locks for the dry docks, and they just got fucking slaughtered.
Probably.
Well, it was like bad recon, and there was like one machine gun nest that they didn't notice that had 100% defilade fire on like a seawall that they were supposed to rendezvous behind. So everybody rendezvous at this, and then that one machine gunner was just like, oh, there's like 6,000 guys there.
That guy got the Iron Cross. And then a film made of.
They were Canadians though, so
yeah, that guy's still probably got.
What's one step below the Iron Cross? The Bronze Cross? The
Pewter
Tin
Cross.
Cross? Pewter Cross. There you go. He definitely got the Pewter Cross.
I mean, they were handing out like Iron Cross second class, or did they do it reverse, where it's first class is the best, second class is the worst, or
First class is best.
first class? So they were handing out like Iron Cross second class like candy towards the end of the war, like.
Oh, the Germans had just medals for like breaking out of encirclements. They just everybody who got out of encirclement got a medal. It was just like that. That was just named after that encirclement. They gave out medals left and right, but I mean, it's not like that was the wrong thing to do. It was a good way to inspire troops.
Winning would have also been a good way of inspiring them.
Well, that would have done the trick too.
Yeah.
That just scared the shit out of me.
Sorry.
Somebody coughing.
Yeah.
But meek Mitch.
Nemes.
Me too.
God, I'm really hankering to play more EU4. Like, I can't get enough EU4 multiplayer these days.
I actually want, when the Stellaris update comes out, I really want to play Stellaris again. Like, all of the new additions for like managing species and factions and stuff seems
Kind of becoming
really
like
good.
a Victoria 2 in space, kind of.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with
Victorians 2
that.
in space is a wonderful idea because Victoria 2 is amazing, and then you put space on anything and it's immediately better.
Yeah, like
Space
that
on it.
mod that was for CK2 that added space.
Just rub a little space on it and it gets better.
You hear that, Paradox? Space. It's a good idea.
Rub a little space on it.
Well, do you guys watch Critical Role?
No.
Yeah.
There's I was watching it. I've been watching it on and off. I mean, I'm still like a year, 2 years behind like the current releases of it or something like that. But like they had a magic carpet and the enchantment broke on it, and somebody had an enchanted poo, and they were just like, what if we just rub a little poo on it? I was just like, that's not how that enchantment works. Couldn't stop fucking laughing. Well, just because she pantomimed rubbing poo on a carpet, it's just, oh Jesus, it was funny. All right, the Canadians found something to do.
Congratulations.
We're gonna go say hi to some Indian troops.
They're making poutine in the rear lines.
It was a play on words with feces.
Actually,
Oh, this is what we've devolved to.
Actually,
oh,
I was just making fun of the culinary tastes of Canadians.
Oh, okay. So that was just that was not on purpose.
That was just racism. No, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Just racism.
All right, I think we're out of time. So thank you all for watching. If you want to see other perspectives, have the link to the other YouTubers in the description. Thank you all for watching, and we shall see you in the next episode. Hopefully I won't die.
See you later.
Bye. Yeah, everybody.